Ray, does this team remind you of the team that won the Super Bowl? Heavy on defense, good running back, quarterback who can do it when he has to.
Yeah, a lot of similarities. Definitely a lot of similarities. When you look around, me and Ray talks about it the most, and I just try to just keep him, about the way we done it back then. And there's just so many players that kind of remind you of the kind of players that we have today. And it's kind of good, kind of unique at the same time to be, part of both teams.
Ray, you're go ahead, Dave.
No. Well, I was just going to back it up, follow it up with a lot of teams now with the Aaron Rodgers and the Breeze. It's all about passing and accumulating yardage. It seems like this team is just as happy winning a 17-10 game.
It don't matter. I don't care if you win by a half a point. I don't care if you win by none. You're either in the win column or you're in the loss column. And that's all that matters in this league. And this year we was able to rack up 12 of those. And anytime that you have that type of season, and you put yourself in the right position to go ahead and do what you do, and that's why we're sitting where we're sitting now.
Ray, have you given any thought, now you'll hear this before every playoff game about this could be the last game Ray Lewis ever plays. Have you given that any thought at all in terms of the future?
I guess the only people that writes is the only people that can think about it. I don't. I have a true obligation, first of all, to myself to play the game with nothing else on my mind. And the second thing I have an obligation to is my teammates. You give it everything I got and don't listen to nothing nobody else say. Just do what you do. And we have an opportunity. If we can block everything out that everybody wants to write about or think about, then we have a great chance to go and do some special things with this team.
When people write stuff about the end of your career and you're still playing, is that bothersome to you and to Ed Reed as well? I mean, making those comments?
I say most of the times, if you watch me long enough, it's actually a credit to me and my hard work, to still be around doing what I'm doing. 16 years being in this business, man. How many men I've saw come and walk in out this door. And then when you get to that, I think the thing that you really kind of, I think about and talk to most men about is think about all of the people who had that one dream to be here and never made it. And for God to has carried me to 16 years and still playing at the level that I'm playing at, you know what? Man speaks what man speaks. God controls a whole other thought process.
Are you happy with the level you're playing at right now?
If you ask my peers, why wouldn't I be? It's hard not to be, man. Because the game is simple. When you make the game very simple, the game ain't about you're gonna always make a bad play. You're gonna always make a good play. It's never about that. It's about the consistency. How consistent can you approach every week, week in, week out, regardless whether it's a good play, bad play, good game, bad game. And that's what keeps people around a long time. You go through the resume of all of the great ones, and all of the great ones you can always go back to when they had their downs, they had their ups, but they was able to overcome that and keep going and keep going and keep going. And that's why I try to encourage a lot of young men to do. Don't get caught up in the, I know everybody has a job, but don't get caught up in everybody who's writing this and writing that. Because I can promise you, if a person is writing about you, they have never really spent no real time with you. And that's what you have to, as a young kid, that's what I'm telling these young kids. Stop worrying about what everybody writes. It don't matter.